Understand how people living on the land, people who are doing daily jobs, are more aware about the climate through their work, through their lives. To old people, and he believes that they are like actual libraries of knowledge. So he wants us to archive this knowledge and make sure that it's there for the future generation.
Create it in different colors so that people can use it for spoons or in the kitchens or even flower vase. This is again is a gift bags. So gift bags inside is a newspaper actually. Inside is the newspaper and outside is the saris coming out. So we made it into a tray. So like you can use fruits, but what we do is inside this is paper mache storage with the beautiful, colors. You can use it for newspapers, magazines. Again, this basket is made with the newspapers, magazines, and the papers and the fabrics. So this is all recycled.
Hi friends, welcome to Hills and Me channel. நம்ம எங்க இருக்கோம்னா சேரிங் கிராஸ் ஊட்டியில இருக்கோம். இங்க ரீசைக்கிள் ப்ராடக்ட்டை வச்செல்லாம் நிறைய விதமான ப்ராடக்ட்லாம் பண்ணியிருக்காங்க. அதை விசிட் பண்ணுறதுக்கு நம்ம நீலகிரி டிஸ்ட்ரிக்ட் கலெக்டர்ஸ் விசிட் பண்ண போகிறாங்க. இது எங்கே லொக்கேட் ஆகுதுன்னா சேரிங் கிராஸில் தோடாஸ் கார்பரேட்டிவ் பேங்க் இருக்குது, அதுக்கு பேக் சைட்லேயே இருக்குது, உழவர் சந்தைக்கு பேக் சைடு. ஓகே, ஸோ அந்த இடம் OneTwo கேலரி. ஸோ அந்த OneTwo கேலரியில் தான் எல்லா ப்ராடக்ட்டும் வச்சுருக்காங்க. ஸோ அங்கே ரீசைக்கிள் ப்ராடக்ட்லாம் என்னென்ன வச்சுருக்காங்க, அவங்க ஓனர்கிட்ட இருந்து நம்ம சில கேள்வியெல்லாம் கேட்டு தெரிஞ்சுக்கலாம். ஸோ வாங்க வீடியோக்குள்ளே போகலாம். அண்ட் ஆல்மோஸ்ட் இது ஒரு அவேர்னஸ் வீடியோ தான். ரீசைக்கிள் ப்ராடக்ட்ல அந்த பேப்பர்ஸை வச்செல்லாம் நிறைய பொருட்களை மேக் பண்ணுறாங்க. அதனால இங்கே நீலகிரியில் பிளாஸ்டிக் பேண்ட். இந்த 1 லிட்டர் வாட்டர் பாட்டில், 1/2 லிட்டர் வாட்டர் பாட்டில், வாட்டர் பாட்டில் ஜூஸ் எல்லாம் வருது இல்லையா, அதெல்லாம் பேண்ட். ஸோ நீங்கள் கீழேருந்து வரீங்கன்னா அந்த மாதிரி பிளாஸ்டிக் பாட்டில்ஸ்லாம் கீழே போட்டு வந்துருங்க. இங்கே ஃபைன் போடுவாங்க. அதனால நீங்கள் எதுக்காக இந்த ஒரு விஷயத்தை கொண்டு வந்திருக்காங்கன்னா பிளாஸ்டிக்கை நம்ம அவாய்ட் பண்ணணும் அப்படிங்கிறதுக்காக ஒரு நல்ல மோட்டிவ். ஸோ அதனால நம்ம ஒரு அவேர்னஸ் வீடியோவை இதை பார்க்கலாம். வாங்க வீடியோக்குள்ளே போகலாம். OneTwo கேலரிக்கு போயிட்டே இருப்போம். வாங்க.
Because you don't have to eat waste. Okay. So we request you to just pull this. Okay. So, just pull this. Yeah. Thank you. Oh, that's a nice idea. I think we should also use that. Currently, the exhibition is called Climate Recipes, which is a traveling exhibition. Okay. And this is Diya Shah. She is the assistant curator. She's come from Coimbatore to take you through the exhibition. Very small space.
So we started Climate Recipes around 2 years ago in Goa, and it sort of started by my collaborators Srinivas, Aditya, Mopidevi and Srinivas Mangipudi, and it's sort of trying to understand how people living on the land, people who are doing daily jobs, are more aware about the climate through their work, through their life, and maybe they have recipes because you pass down your recipes from your generation. So the point was that we can also pass down wisdom about climate from one generation to another. So we've spoken to 25 people in Goa, and 25 people right now in Andhra Pradesh and Telangana, and 25 at Bhidarkanika and Orissa to sort of start the process. And we exhibit them in workshops, galleries, and we do other kinds of exhibitions and all. So this is some of the recipes we collected in Goa, and some we collected in Andhra and Telangana that we thought could also be used in Ooty and sort of just talk about the environment. So I'll just sort of explain some of them. And so Prithviraj Rupawat is a journalist in Telangana, and he talks about community foresting. So he says that the tribal people of the forest are the actual farmers also of the forest, and they know how to use the land and all of that. But because of the FRA and the Wildlife Protection Act, we sort of see a lot of problems that they face. And he thinks that the solution is probably not individual farming, but finding spaces where the community can forest together and sort of keep the farming alive in these places. Gankar is from an indigenous community in Goa, and he talks about retaining human libraries. So he's also an artist, and he goes around Goa and speaks to old people, and he believes that they are like actual libraries of knowledge. So he wants us to archive this knowledge and make sure that it's there for the future generation. And Anita Dudhane is an allergy specialist, and she talks about how there are growing allergies now in Goa, and she says it's risen to about 60%. So she says that to actually take care of our body, we have to understand native trees because they know how to take care of themselves. So if we understand them, we understand our bodies as well. Pranay Juwari is an environmentalist from Telangana, and he talks about how we don't think of certain landforms as important, like grasslands. He thinks we think of them only as wastelands, and we shouldn't think of them as such, but we should actually look at the ecosystem there. Right. And he's specifically talking about how a lot of solar farms take over these lands because they think they are barren, but there's actually a lot of life over there. And actually that's really important for like shepherds and all of that, for to graze their sheep and all of that. So he asks us to rethink what we think of as wastelands, and he says there are no wastelands, only wasted lands. So yeah. Edible archives are a restaurant, and also they work with archiving foods in Goa, and they believe that because food is seasonal, we should only think about our menu also as seasonal. So in their restaurant, they don't name the fish during monsoon season because there's a fishing ban then. So whatever they find available in the market, they use it. So by not naming the fish, we're also protecting the fish during the breeding season, and also it's better for the environment. Rajiv Kumar Chaturvedi is a professor at BITS Goa, and he believes that to actually tackle climate change, we have to shift our mentality. So he says climate change is a mental problem. So he specifically spoke about how we all want so many things. We want one car, two cars, or we want like 2-3 apartments. And he's like, why do you need this? What we have to think about community. We should think about carpooling. And he's also talking about like, why does everyone need one washing machine in their house? Why don't we have public washing places where we can do all these things? So his thing is that if we start thinking about ourselves in a community and change our mentality, that's how we can actually tackle climate change. If you look that side. So Marianne Lobo is she does a lot of nature walks, and she does a lot of like gathering and teaches people how to actually gather things from the forest. So she says that actually instead of just looking at recipes and collecting the things, we should go out and find the ingredients, because only what is available should be cooked with that. So instead of searching out things, we should actually collect them and then make our own recipes from what we've collected. So she says, find your own ingredients, make your own.
So the art was done by somebody.
My collaborators and I did all of the work. So we do the artworks, we do the writing, and we also publish books. So we do that as well.
This one?
Yes. So essentially in the book structure, what we do is we have the recipe, we have the drawing which symbolizes the recipe, and then we make flowcharts of the conversation we have with the person. So this is Poludas, and he is a designer who works with organic cotton, and he was telling us about how there used to be around 1,000 varieties of cotton in India at a point, but now there are less than 12. And he's trying to work with certain women in Andhra, Telangana, as well as in Maharashtra to sort of work with these organic indigenous cotton varieties. And so this is how we archive the conversations also. So you can see who is going to pay for organic cotton, and spinning is expensive if different entities produce. So he's talking about how now the cotton industry is split, right? Certain people do the farming, certain people do the spinning, and it's very split. So he talks about how we have to reintegrate these again, reweave the system to make sure that everyone knows the different knowledge systems of all processes, so that we can better understand, like the old before farmers knew when exactly to pick the cotton, because that when they picked it at the correct time, those at that time the threads used to be strong. So we don't know this knowledge anymore. So the point is that we have to learn to actually reweave the system. Again, an artist and activist in Goa, and she says that she works with the mangrove forests of Goa and tries to get revive them. So she talks about how we are also thinking about nature, right? We are only looking at it as a resource where we can get things from and what we can use from it, but not actually noticing that everything is nature. We have to understand how to actually not just look at it as something to use, but also something to exist in, something to live in. So she says that we should not just be consumers, we should be active in our understanding of nature. So Rajendra Ketkar is a very big environmentalist in Goa, and he talks about how maybe the problem is that we have to learn how to train our tongue in eating foods that we're not used to eating. We say that, oh, we don't like olden day food because it doesn't have the masala or anything. He's like, it's not about liking or not liking, it's like exercising your tongue to adjust to certain foods. Like you might not like certain types of foods you're not used to eating as a child, maybe Japanese food or something might not be to your palate, but it's how you convince, you learn what is important because of the thing, and you try to train your tongue to adjust to certain foods. So he says training the tongue is the way to go for. Damodar Mazo is a celebrated writer in Goa, and he lives in a small village in Goa, and he was there's a saying in his village that the houses can't be taller than a coconut tree. That means your aspirations have to be leveled at some point. Of course, you should aspire, but they stop at a certain point. So nobody's house is taller than the coconut tree means that you have to understand that you're living in a certain space and how to think of your house in a community, in a village, and how to keep certain traditions from the past alive as well. So Nirmal Kulkarni is environmentalist again in Goa, and he does these forest walks. And he says that, of course, you have to experience the forest through your eyes and nose and everything. So he says that if you actually spend time in a forest, you realize that you can start identifying scents. So he says that if you smell garlic chutney in a forest, you know that a tiger has been here before. So, and he also, his wife actually said that, and bears smell like garam masala. So his thing was that we have to really use all our senses. We're so used to using only our eyes, but actually understand the forest through smells and touch and all of that as well. Yeah. Parag Ramnekar is also an environmentalist from Goa, and he talks about re-understanding our religious systems in a different way. So he says that a lot of the older gods and goddesses were inspired by nature. So he spoke specifically about, I forgot the name, but this god in like he talks about how the Shiva's bust is supposed to be like the mountain, and Ganga is flowing from his head, so it's very much inspired by nature. And he talks about other gods that are inspired by ant hills in Goa, and so he's like, if we were praying to these gods and their nature, we should be praying to nature and understanding the importance of these as even religion. So he says we should re-understand religion so that we know what is important. And this is the final one. This is Chirag Dhara. He's a professor at Kriya University. And he was talking about how, yes, EV is good because it doesn't create certain kinds of emissions, but the process itself of creating electric vehicle engines uses a lot of lithium. There's a lot of mining, and it creates so much pollution. So, if EV is the answer, what is the question we're trying to answer? Because it has a large carbon footprint. So he's trying to say maybe EV is not the answer to private transport. Maybe EV is the answer to public transport. So he's asking us to rethink our ideas of alternatives also.
Yeah. So this is the exhibition one, and this is Annie, the brainchild. This is her brainchild. So she has been in the Nilgiris now for 14 years. 14 years. Yes. So she's from Manipur. From Manipur. And all the products she makes are from waste materials. So we thought that this really kind of speaks to what our goal as a gallery is also, because we were created out of waste, selling products which would otherwise probably land up in the landfill. Would be a good way for, like, people who come here. Tourists are always looking to shop in Ooty, and they end up shopping for things that you can buy anywhere in the country. So maybe something, it creates awareness that not everything is waste, and we want also the businesses in Ooty to hopefully maybe give them business, the artwork and things like that. So she just explained a bit.
Yes, so we focus with upcycles, and at the same time we create a job for the women. So they don't need to work full time, but in their own timing that they have free at home, they can work. So we have few women are here who are working with us with all these products, and we give trainings time to time so that they can learn and they can also work in their own time. But we try to focus a lot in the upcycles. So now you can see here, this is a frame which is all paper pits. And then behind is actually a broken windows. And so make it into a frame so that it just looks beautiful. And now this one is also a newspaper, made with a newspaper, which is any broken vases, we can remake it and use it as a flower vase. Now this is a 5 water bottles, the liters. So this one we created in different colors so that people can use it for spoons, or in the kitchens, or even flower vase. And also this one is also made from the papers, the paper mache. Now this one is all the saris that we are using, all the borders that is beautiful. We made it into small pouch. And now here you will see, now this is a gift bags. So gift bags inside is a newspaper actually. Inside is the newspaper, and outside is the saris. So actually, these are made by the prison inmates. We also help in the prison. We train in the prison so that they can earn money. So like some of the beads like this. So we are also with the prison inmates. Now this is a lamp, so it's already broken, and so we made it into a lampshade again out of magazines, and then again with the saris, so it is a hot to keep hot stuff on the tables. And then now this one is actually is a table mat where we recycle it. I mean, we upcycle again with the water bottles or anything that you would like to. Now this one is like people use it for making auto chair or those stuff, and leftover pieces we made it into small pouch and the keychain. And now this one is again is all the leftover chins that we make it into a small bags, the waste bags. And then the same thing we use even with the saris, any fabrics. So we try not to waste anything that comes in our hand. So now this one is like coffee bottles, all kinds of bottles. We use it, make it with magazines, newspapers. Now even this one is a yogurt tapa, but now we can directly use it as a flower pot. Yeah, a planter. And this one is also is a newspaper, but we make it into a keychain, so it can be small, big. This is also with all the waste things we made it into a small pencil pouch that the children can. And this is made from the dupatas for the hairband. Now this one is also made from the dupatas, reversible, so people can use both sides. So we made it for children. I mean, small, mediums, and big size. And also we have a lot of ladies very good with crochet. So now we try to recreate in a way that using different fabrics and then reuse it all these the crochet things in a different style. Now even here you can see here, this is made from dupatas. So many times when we are tired we just throw it, but now we made it and it just looks beautiful. Now we also do a lot of, like as I'm saying, chins. This is a bonjo, so this is all the leftover chins that we can collect it and make it into bonjos. Now this one is a file, the big file that we used to. So now because people are not using anymore, so we cut it and make it into a flower vase. So we use all kinds of different shapes and different colors. Now this one is paper mache. This is also made from the newspaper, so paper mache. So we make all different style, small, big, and then also we use the natural leaf to shape it so that we can still use as a small tray. Then this one is made from the tire. It's a tray. So now we out there you might see the chair. So we made a chair, but there's some you cannot make a chair because it's already the needles coming out. So we made it into a tray. So like you can use fruits, but what we do is inside this is paper mache and paper quilling. It's a newspaper. So we try to use even all this scooter, car, any that we can. Now again, these are all coasters, so made with the newspapers. So these are all made by the prison inmates, but we redesign it in Nilgiris with our women. Now again the same this one, but we try to make it in a different way so it can be a wall hanging. So we have people who are good with artists, so they can do this artist and then again as a wall hanging, the same thing. And now this one also paper mache that you can. Now this one also it is a chins and apron. So very stylish apron in the kitchen, and then also if you want in a full way, bigger way. And so these are all chins bags that you can see all the leftover chins. Now I will show you again here. Maybe I just go this side. Now this one is again it's made with the saris. So we have people who are good with our ladies. They are making small, big, different sizes. And the same thing, all this is a carton box, but we use that carton box as a storage with the beautiful colors. You can use it for newspapers, magazines. Again, this basket is made with the newspapers. And then now the cassettes. Maybe many people might not know, but this is the cassettes that we use it. So now we use this as an umbrella stand. Plus now the inside, without throwing, we make it as a carpet. So this is a carpet. Yeah. So the outside is the real. So this is the outside and this is the inside. So this is and then again all the quilling we make it into a wall hanging. And then like even this is also a sari, it's a shopping bags. So this is, you can just open up and then you just take it and it become a very beautiful shopping bags. And if you don't want it, you can just make it into that. So with saris, we made exactly the same thing. It is also made from saris. And it is a reversible. So you use it, and if you don't want, you just said, okay, today my clothes is blue, let me wear it blue. So then you just turn it, and then make it another beautiful bags. The same thing, we made cushion covers with the saris. So we do a lot, recycles, which is affordable, that anyone can just get it. And also the same thing even with this kind of bags. This is just the paper mats that, and the color is good. So we recycle and make it into a bags like this. Now here we have fun thing again. This is also made from the saris. So this is also very good to keep toys at home and also in the car. If you want to go around, just put all the stuff and it still looks beautiful. Now again, this is all the jeans bags with this different, same type. Now this one is a bag for sitting. What we use is the old mattress, the cotton, which people start, just throwing because they don't want to use anymore. So we collect it and make it into for sitting. So it's just very comfortable. You can sit. Maybe one brother can try to sit here, but we made different sizes. Yes, so that is the thing. And this one again is the umbrella stand. So out of from the scooter. So we it's really good because the water just stay down there, and then it's quite good.
Indestructible almost.
Yes, and you can just use years and years. Actually, your whole life. Yeah, and you can always change the color. Okay, so ma'am, I'll just show you again. This is all made with the magazines and the papers and the fabrics. So this is all recycled. Then now from back side, this is also made from the magazines. So we make it into a small tables, flower vase, and then again we use the fabrics and reuse it. Yes, and all these yogurt things we put. You can just plant it in that way. And then now we have some earrings. So this is made with all the leftover pieces. This is made from the eggshell, the egg that we ate, the cover. This is paper, this is newspaper. This is all the fabrics, this is just wooden, this is all the newspapers. And then this is the...
So if not the space here, where do you...
So it is, until now it is just in my home, it's just not much space. So right now actually we were very happy that they give us a place, but there's so much that we can do actually, and we have, like you see, a lot of women that they can do something, but many times the space is always a difficulty for us. And this is made from the plastic. Right now I have just only one, but even with plastic we make different kinds of earring. These are the the pine cone, so we made it into earrings like that. So, and then all the leftover letters that in the factories we also take it, so reuse it. So these are the small things that we women are doing, but
No, great. It's great to see all the
and
work.
this is a small gift from all our women's side.
I think we can take picture here.
Can we take one more picture? Yeah.
I'll carry it to the office.
Yes, please. Yeah. This come, and this is my husband also.
Nice meeting you.
Yeah.
My dear, come. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you.
Library that we
Ah,
have put
yes.
out, it's a sharing library. So we have this in about 5 locations across the Nilgiris. So people can come, and even today somebody came and left like a box of books. And, yeah. So thank you so much.
Thank you,
ma'am.
ma'am. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
I'll take some of the contacts. I met
Sure.
some very interesting people.
Thank you for coming. Thank you so much.
Yeah. So, I mean, this is, you know, that with the jeans that we do all kinds of different design. Okay, like this.
Okay.
Yeah. Even you will see sometimes we use small pieces.
jean, right?
Jeans.
Jean material.
Yes. So now you can see even small pieces.
Okay.
Yeah, some we use just big, but some we use just a very small and then make it in the design. Now this one you will see all the jeans, that is just the upper part.
Oh.
And then you just turn it into a small bags.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which means the durability is very high, right?
Yes. Very much. Okay. And then so this is the same thing. This is also
It's a sofa, right?
yeah, sofa. Sit, right? Sit. Did you sit already?
No.
Yeah, so see, this is made from
nice
the
comfort, actually.
very comfortable. Yeah, very comfortable. Yeah, that one. This is also made from the sari. This is shopping bags. It's like that.
Shopping bags.
Yeah,
Oh, very
but
lightweight
made from
and-
sari. Yes.
Very nice.
Lightweight. And it is a shopping bags. The same thing even with this one. It is also a shopping bags, so it can be reversible inside, outside.
Oh.
So you
May I
can
show
use
you?
one like that.
Okay.
If you don't want to use it, you just turn it,
So no need to get a two bags.
and then like this. So
Oh.
it become two
Double
bags.
size.
Yeah, double size.
Very good.
Now this one also bags. That is, we just use whatever the good fabrics that left over.
The material
Yeah.
is good actually.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, so like that. So we have different colors.
And about this?
This is a cassette. Please.
Oh.
Please. No. This is a cassette. The cassettes.
Oh.
So make it into, if it's
Fine.
big enough, umbrella stand. If it's small, then you know the small
Okay.
umbrella or whatever.
Oh.
And the inside is the cassettes.
Fine.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay.
This is nice actually. Unique idea. Actually.
Yes. Now we cannot get it.
Yeah. of
Like
course,
this,
of
we
course.
cannot get anymore.
Good.
We don't get it. Yeah. And and then so this again, this is all jeans. This is all the it's all recycles actually. This is also actually this like a pillow cover, but I like the thing, so we turn it into bags. Different style, but
Okay.
it is all tire.
This is tire, right?
Yeah,
the
tire.
shape is
Tire.
like that.
So even if it's big, this is a big tire.
Oh,
Yeah, so it's heavy.
it's too heavy.
Very heavy, very heavy. So like that. So it can be different shape. Okay. And then that is a bunting, and this is also all paper mache. This is coaster. This is
Okay.
coaster that is made with the paper and then fabrics.
Oh.
Yes.
It's
And
made
then-
by paper, right?
Yes, and then this one is actually
strong.
yes, it's waterproof. This is also dupatas, but we turn it into different scarf like this.
Oh,
Yeah,
very good.
and then this is a jeans. These are all the crochet bags. This is a reversible cap.
Hat.
Yeah, reversible hat.
Oh.
So it can be this side, it can be this side. So it's a reversible.
It's washable also,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. So like that. You can pay me also, no problem. Yeah. So and then this is all reversible again. This is again with the leftover, we made it into pencil pouch, so people can put it like this
Oh,
in the books and
Okay.
still use it as
very good.
yeah.
This is jean, right?
No, this is
This
not
is
just the
extended
fabrics.
fabric.
Yeah, just the fabrics.
Okay.
Yeah. So and then
Good
you can-
idea, actually.
Yeah.
They won't miss this.
Yeah, no, they won't miss it. So like that, and so these are all yogurt.
Yeah.
The
Actually, this is a normal newspaper, isn't it?
yes, normal newspaper.
By making roll and
Yes, yes.
and we what material we applied?
So yes, we use varnish. We need to use Fevicol. We paint it.
So become a
Then
waterproof.
waterproof.
We can wash it.
We can wash it, but not fully
Fully,
soak it in the
just we
water.
can wipe it,
But
right?
wet cloth.
Wet cloth we can wipe it.
Yes, wet cloth.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, that is the thing. And then so with this we made it into a small pouch like this.
Oh.
Yeah. And then
It's good one.
Yeah.
This
and
is handmade knitting, right?
Handmade knitting. This is a gift bags. It's a gift bags.
Oh.
Yeah. So
do we give any training for the
yes, we give training also. We give training now. Again in March we are going to start another training for
March.
Ari. In March we will
By
do
March.
Ari work
in Ooty?
here in this place.
Same place.
Yeah, in this place we are going to start Ari work.
How long it takes the training?
We are going to do for 2 months. Once 3 days in a week we are going to
Twice
do it.
in a week?
Yeah, twice in a week for 3 hours.
3 hours.
For 2 months.
So what is the eligibility to join here?
So if they want, they can join. Okay. So we will help them, but the only thing is they need to buy their own material.
Okay.
Yeah, but for the charges, we will help them.
Fine.
Yes.
Selling and all the
Selling is yeah. So now once they make it, and if I'll give them the design. If they want to work for me, then I'll give them the design ideas. Once they finish it, they can bring it, and according to the price, I will pay them.
Oh, very
yes,
good.
according to them. Yeah. So immediately they will
so
get
only
paid.
the material they have to invest, right?
No, for the training.
For the training.
For the training. Now for working, if like recycle though, I will provide. And then I'll give them the ideas. Now, so example, the wool, if they wanted to take out their own wool, then it will be up to them. So then according to that, the price will be different. If I give the wool, the price will be the different. But because I give them the ideas, once it's finished, they don't need to worry where to sell. They can just bring it.
They can bring back and
then I will just pay them. Yeah.
Very good.
Then we just design it.
Is it certified courses or?
It is like I don't know if it's not like in the government how they give, not in that way, but of course if we give them certificates, they at least people know that they know what to do, right? Yeah. So yeah, in that case, for mostly we do for 2 months. Yeah, and mostly they know how to do it. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, and then this one is also small with the bags, just the pouch.
Belt pouch.
Yeah, like the small pouches over there. Yeah.
Good, nice.
Yes.
Good, very good, ma'am.
Yes. So yeah.
And the tires, chairs.
The tire chairs. Yeah. So this is tire tables, and then this tire, and this is a beads. So all these are made by the peppers with the pepper.
The center is the paper.
Paper, yeah, the beads.
Oh.
We made it
like
into beads. Yeah, but it's not plastic. It's a paper. It's a beads. Yeah, it's a beads. Yeah.
Very strong.
Yeah, very strong. And then this is made with the tire. Yeah, it's comfortable. You can try. Yeah, it's very comfortable.
Oh,
you don't need
cushion.
Yeah, like cushion. No, it's
very
just
nice.
Comfortable. Yeah.
Good.
So
very strong also. And
very strong. Yes. And if you keep in one place, it will not get spoiled. And every time if you want to change the color, you can always change the color.
We can change.
Yeah. No problem. You can always change.
Nice.
In your own season, you can change your color.
Very good.
Yes.
Good, nice.
Yeah.
And thank you so much for explaining this. And what do you want to say to our viewers, subscribers?
So what I can say is, we should not just throw it, but maybe we can always reuse again.
Reusable.
Reuse and then at the same time, we can also help by creating a job like how we are doing it. Out of all this, we create a job so that we are able to help, and so in that way, so we can help one another. And then also, if you want to buy from this, it's a big support for our group.
Fine.
Yeah.
Because we have to avoid the plastic actually.
Yes. So yeah, and anything that you use, we can always recycle it. Yeah. So giving a new life.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
You're welcome. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Friends, இது வரைக்கும் நீங்க வந்து பார்த்துருப்பீங்க என்னென்ன ப்ராடக்ட்ஸ் எல்லாம் செல் பண்ணாங்க அப்படின்ட்டு. ஸோ என்ன கலெக்டர்ஸ் வந்த டைமில் வந்து என்னால் கரெக்டாக ஷூட் பண்ண முடியல அந்த க்ரௌட்னால. ஸோ நம்ம அவங்களும் டிஸ்டர்ப் பண்ணக்கூடாது இல்லையா. அதுக்கப்புறம் அந்த மேம் கிட்ட ஸ்பெஷலாக ரெக்வஸ்ட் பண்ணி கொஞ்சம் எக்ஸ்பிளைன் பண்ணுங்கன்னு சொன்னாலும் அவங்க எக்ஸ்பிளைன் பண்ணாங்க. ஸோ இது எல்லாமே சேல் ப்ராடக்ட் தான், ரொம்ப அஃபோர்டபுள், ரொம்ப சீப் அண்ட் பெஸ்ட்டாக தான் சேல் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்காங்க. ஸோ இதோட லொக்கேஷன் வந்து நான் உங்களுக்கு டிஸ்கிரிப்ஷனில் கொடுத்துட்றேன். நீங்கள் சேரிங் கிராஸ் இறங்கினா 1-2 கேலரின்னு கேட்டாலே சொல்லிடுவாங்க. உங்களுக்கு வந்து உழவர் சந்தைக்கு பேக் சைட்லேயே இருக்குது. நீங்கள் வந்து OneTwo கேலரியில் வந்து விசிட் பண்ணுங்கள். உங்களுக்கு பிடிச்சிருந்துச்சுன்னா இந்த ப்ராடக்ட் வாங்குங்க. முடிஞ்ச அளவுக்கு பிளாஸ்டிக்கை அவாய்ட் பண்ணுங்கள். ஸோ ஐ ஹோப் யூ லைக் திஸ் வீடியோ. லைக் பண்ணுங்கள், ஷேர் பண்ணுங்கள், கமெண்ட் பண்ணுங்கள். அடுத்த வீடியோவில் சந்திக்கலாம். பாய்.